All right, let us now see our first example that links the concept of charge and current. In this example, we're going to be given a quantity of charge, Q of t, which is a function of time. Notice that we're given this quantity in coulombs, and we want to find the amount of current that flows through a particular cross-section that this charge exists. As we have already covered in theory, we can directly calculate the current I simply by differentiating the charge. So the I of t will be equal to dq dt. And this is an operation that you can do quite easily by following, for example, the chain rule. So I won't really do the chain rule here, but you could basically calculate this as saying t squared plus t plus 2 derivative times 1 over t squared plus 2 plus again t squared plus t plus 2 times the derivative of 1 over t squared plus 2. So if you go ahead and do this calculation, you will find out that the result is equal to negative t squared minus 2 over t squared plus 2 squared. And this result will be given in amps, given that the charge was given in coulombs. One thing I do want to underline, though, here is that even though we were able to find the value of the charge, of the current rather, how many amps are flowing, we really did not find its direction. And I really want to emphasize this here because in theory we talked about of how important it is to signify not just the value of the charge, of the current, but also its direction. So this is the end of the first example, and I invite you to go ahead and validate the example, the numbers as I have shown them here. Thank you.